What's up, guys? It's TechnoViking23 coming to you today with some Raid Shadow Legends, and I thought we would take a little bit of time today and talk about clan versus clan. Seems to be a hot topic on everybody's mind. I'm here on my main account. It is just after reset, so let's go ahead and grab some of our items here, and then we'll jump into a little bit of discussion about clan versus clan. So clan versus clan is now live for everyone in the game to play. I've been watching all day today trying to get some of the feedback from different levels of players, and I think what this is going to wind up boiling down to is a matter of your perspective, where you are in the game, what level your account is, what tier your clan is in. I think all of that is going to play a big role into how you either don't like this event or how much you enjoy this event. Now, my clan, I believe we are in tier 1, and you can see here we are currently up 402,000 to 270,000 in our current matchup. You can kind of see how we're doing here and all the different various objectives. So doing pretty good so far, and it's been a pretty interesting experience. The one thing I will say that surprised me is we are already almost done with all the milestones today. So I'm going to go ahead and claim both of these here. We're almost to milestone 10 already, so I didn't think that would go that quickly, mainly because in our clan we don't really have too many big spenders. You can kind of take a look at some of our point totals here and just see kind of how we are going. Now, I got on this morning and did a whole lot of faction wars. My arena farm I usually do in the morning. That's pretty much all I was doing. I did a lot of leveling for the champion training events, also farmed a bunch of ice golem, since we do have a fusion going on right now at the same time, which kind of makes this also a little difficult to pay attention to. But so I haven't been on it all since then. Reset now. I'm going to definitely play a lot this evening and see where we wind up there. But it's been a real interesting experience so far, and I'm going to commit this as a perspective of someone who's in a more casual clan, who's a more casual player. I do spend a little bit of money on Raid on my main account, nowhere near a whale. But then I also do have a free-to-play account that I'm very active with, take very seriously, and I do that so that I kind of have the experience from all sides of Raid, so it's a little bit easier for me to relate to a different variety of players. And you can see here we're just in tier 1, and we're still able to get these 5-star accessories, which is going to be kind of cool if we can get a couple of those. But I gotta be honest, from my perspective so far, I've enjoyed the event, especially on my free-to-play account. And the main reason is my free-to-play account is also in this same clan. Let me see if I can, okay, it's right here, Viking Free-to-Play 23. And the cool thing is on that account, being that it's free-to-play, when I come to these milestone rewards, as long as I get the minimum points required to participate in the event with my clan, I can literally go through here and claim all of this stuff on my free-to-play account. So I was playing my free-to-play account earlier. We had gotten up to, I think, milestone 6 or 7 by that point in time. So I went in, I did some stuff on my free-to-play account. I burned through my 130 energy. I went in here, I claimed all of these items, and I had like another 200 energy to play with. I got a bunch of chickens. I got ancient shards, the potions, the brews, and all of this stuff helps if you're on a low spend or a free-to-play account, or even a lower level account that you're trying to bring up. So I think what this boils down to is, again, where you really sit kind of in the pecking order with your clan. If you're in a lower tier clan and you're more casual, I think this is going to be really great and really fun. I think, win or lose, it's kind of like we told everybody in our clan, we're like, just log in, do your daily stuff, just play the game. The only thing I think we asked was that everyone would try to go for the highest level clan boss chest that they could get, because that would give them more points in the event. But that was really the only thing I think we said. Everything else very kind of laid back. We're like, you don't have to spend money, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do, just play the game the way you want to. Now, I know at the higher level, we're talking like probably the top 10 clans, the top 1%, things are a lot more competitive. And like we saw in the beta with the top 2 clans, I think the final score is like 21 million to 18 million, and people were blowing all their books and spending all this money. And that does bring me to one point about this, is if you do go into your champions here, I think I actually kind of saved one of these just to make a point. Oh wait, did I not? Oh, I thought I had, never mind. Okay, I thought I had epic books, but apparently I used them this morning. I actually did max out my Ragnar Gold Gleam. I had 2 books, epic books, and needed 2 books to finish his his abilities, but my 2 epic books got me 2,000 points, just like instantly, in the clan versus clan. I noticed also Faction Wars, if you can do Faction Wars 21, it gives you a lot of points. 3v3 Arena gives you a lot of points. There's a lot of different areas that are kind of skewed to higher level content being unlocked and you having higher level items like the epic books, legendary books, and I think that's a little unfortunate. And there were a lot of complaints after the beta where people were just like, it's designed to make whales spend money. And it was interesting because we gave a lot of feedback on clan versus clan to Plarium, and then they didn't really do anything with it. They kind of just released it globally without any changes after the beta. And if you come into the shop here, you'll notice they have this hot deal, of course, clan vs clan tournament kit, which gives you some chickens. It gives you a bunch of books. So it's funny because everybody spent their books during the beta, and now, of course, immediately as soon as clan vs clan launched this morning, they put out these packs, and I've seen these go anywhere from like $9.99 up to $100. They may go higher. I think that all depends on your actual spending level, but I just thought that was kind of hilarious. I'm like, it's not about whaling out, but yet here's these special deals that you can buy just for this clan event. So that to me is this is a complete money grab. If you don't support what they're doing with this, do not buy this. And that was another thing I think I had a little bit of an issue with after the beta. A lot of the people complaining about it were in these higher level clans, but they were still spending money. They were still blowing all their resources, and then they were still complaining about, oh, it's just a whale event, it's not fair. It's like, well, you're still supporting that, so it's kind of hard to be able to complain about something when you're still supporting the actual the whole event behind it. So that's something that kind of, like we said, we're not going to spend any money if we don't want to. I don't begrudge anyone that wants to spend money on the game, but I think it's kind of stupid if you spend money, you whale out on the event, and then you complain that you had to whale out on the event. So that's kind of my perspective on that there. But again, I think if you're any higher level clan and you're being pressured to spend, if you're being pressured to perform, I know some of the higher level clans, just from what I've heard through the Discord and grapevine and seen in the Discord grapevine, is that some of the higher level clans basically after the beta were like, if you didn't perform well enough, you get kicked down to a lower clan cluster, or you get kicked out of the clan completely, or some people were actively leaving their clan to find a clan that was actually going to be able to compete and get the accessories, which I can kind of understand. And I think that's where the issues are going to come from with this event. Is like everything else in Raid, like the top level, the top 1%, it's very, very competitive. Platinum Arena, the top of clan versus clan, that's why you saw everybody spending all their resources. There's a lot of egos up there. There's a lot of stuff going on up there. People don't like to lose, and I can understand that. And I get that it's going to be competitive at a higher level. So I think for those players, this is not going to be something good. I think for them, Plarium really should have done something more along a clan versus clan PvP type event. Something that we did in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes was basically each clan or guild got to pick a bunch of teams to guard territories from their roster, and then the other clan would come in with their teams and try to beat our teams, and we would try to beat the teams they set up on defense. And at the end of the day, whichever clan got more points through that event actually won and got a bunch of cool rewards. But even the clan that lost still got some pretty cool rewards that were very good for their account. So I really think they should have added some type of component like that to this, and I'm hoping that they still will. I personally don't believe this was quite ready to come out in its full form. I hope that this is not the final form of clan versus clan. I hope they do make some changes. I'm going to make some suggestions in the creator chat, of course. Not that any of that will get listened to, but we got to at least try to give them some feedback on this and hope that they take a look at it. But I think that's the biggest thing missing, especially for the top end, the higher tier clans, is not having that clan versus clan PvP, because this technically is not really you versus the other clan. It's basically you're just doing activities and tournaments in the game, pretty much. And then at the end of the day, it's like, who did more stuff? So there's not much of a competitive aspect to that for it to kind of be considered a versus type thing, I guess. So I really would have liked to see them do something more along the lines of, hey, we're going to have a clan versus clan tower defense or something like that, where you set up a bunch of squads, like everybody throws in 10 characters off their roster, and then, we fight against the other clan's teams that they set up on defense. See, something like that I think would have been a lot more interesting to do than the way they've got the format right now. But, then again, if you're a new player, if you're a free-to-play player, if you are someone in the lower tier, like I was kind of surprised we're in tier 1 and we can actually get the 5-star accessories. I think that's pretty cool. But again, these milestones are absolutely amazing if you're a lower tier player, because you can just get all this cool stuff basically for just participating. And I think that's what we kind of did with our clan. We're like, let's everybody just focus on getting these milestones so everybody can get something cool for their account. Especially during a fusion, you can always use the chickens for leveling up champions, for ranking up champions. You can always use the shards in the summoning events. You can use the brews to get experience in champion training. So not bad. I wish we could get more than ancient shards, but I guess when you move up tiers, the shards and the milestones get a little bit better. But I think that's where the disconnect is going to come on this event, is whether or not you're in a lower level, more casual clan, or if you're in a higher level, more competitive clan. I don't think this is good for the top end, but for the middle and for the bottom, I think it's great. So that's the kind of the problem. There's differing perspectives there. There's going to be, difference of opinion there. And yes, I mean, you do have to listen to that top 1 to 5% of players, because, it's very important that, we kind of keep them in the game, especially the ones that are spending money, because they're the ones that allow for content to be created for the game. But it's also very important to listen to the rest of the players, because you kind of have to have everyone's perspective. So I think, again, that's kind of what they're going to have to look at going forward. What can they add in to make this more enjoyable, more attractive for the top end players, without creating this super toxic clan environment where people are going to start jumping clans and kicking people out of clans because they didn't spend enough money, etc., etc. So that's kind of what they really need to look at before I think they go forward with this. I think after this event, they need to really sit down, look at some of the feedback they're getting, and then kind of decide where they want to go from there. But that's my opinion on it, guys. I didn't want to come at this and just say, oh, it's a freaking whale war, because I think there's, like I said, there's going to be differing opinions on it. I think depending on where you are in the game is going to definitely affect how you feel about it, and kind of affect the quality of the feedback you want to give on it. I know people are frustrated with this in some areas, so definitely you want to make your voice heard, but at the same time, you have to realize this is also good for a lot of players. So there's got to be a mix in there. There's got to be, someone's got to give here and there a little bit, but we also have to make sure that everyone that's playing has something they can enjoy, and it doesn't just become something where how much money can you throw at this to win it kind of wins the day. So that's kind of where I stand on it. I'm enjoying it so far, but I understand if people aren't. So it's kind of what I throw it to you guys. Let me know down below in the comments, are you enjoying clan versus clan? Are you participating in it? Is your clan pretty competitive with it? Are they being really casual? Are you buying the packs in the shop to go along with clan versus clan? Or are you just kind of going into it with whatever you can, free to play, and just doing what you can and getting your milestones? Let me know down below what you guys think about this, because again, your feedback's important too. Anything I see in my comment section that I think is a good idea, I definitely will bring up in the creator chat to see if it's something Plarium might like to hear. But obviously, again, whether or not that actually makes it anywhere is very dependent on several factors. So, but anyways, guys, that's pretty much going to do it for this video. I just wanted to kind of weigh in and give my thoughts after the first day of the global clan versus clan being active. Now that I've had a chance to actively participate in it and spend a good bit of time with it within the game, I thought it'd be kind of cool just to throw this out here and also get everyone's thoughts, see what you guys think about it. So, as always, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you again next time.